a very warm welcome. Round 8 of the Formula 1 season as we head to the Principality, Monaco. Monaco, one of the toughest, most unforgiving circuits on the F1 calendar. Divides opinion. It's shit. Get rid of it. Can't overtake. Follow the leader. Oh, keep Monaco. It's historic. It's glitz, glamour, excitement. The driver's biggest test. If you ask the drivers, name their top 5 circuits, Monaco will probably be in there, just for the sheer challenge. 100% focus and concentration needed. And Charles Leclerc's home race. It's round 8 of the F1 season. Monaco. What is it going to produce? Yeah. Like I say, it does divide opinion. Some people love Monaco for the historic, nostalgic, vibe, but some people hate it and think it should be off. We're going to wait and see. As usual, we're going to preview the weekend. It's probably going to be follow the leader. You're very lucky if you get 10 overtakes at Monaco. It usually is very boring. We have 78 laps, 1 DRS zone, the most pointless DRS zone on the calendar, and 19 turns. We've got some historic turns. Where do you want to start? Well, let's start at turn 1. Saint-Devote. Yeah, probably the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. DRS into Saint-Devote. Then you rise up the hill into Casino Square, where millions will be spent. Then we come down into Mirabeau. Famously, off to the left was where Rosberg parked it on purpose, ironically in the picture. Then we go down into Lowe's hairpin, where slowest corner. Yeah, that magical lap. Who can forget? Camera shaking like fuck, black and white, Ayrton Senna, one hand round Lowe's hairpin. If you've not watched that lap, stop this video, go and watch it, and then come back. It's goosebumps. Everything F1 stands for. Then we go into the tunnel. Yeah. Before we get to the tunnel, actually, we had a big incident with Jenson Button and Pascal Wehrlein, where Wehrlein went kind of upside down into the tunnel. Yeah. Very strange for the drivers because they go into darkness, then they come out to light. We've seen some big shunts down there. Nico Rosberg, Sergio Perez, to name a few. Then we go into the bus stop. Out of the bus stop. Then it's fast into the the swimming pool. And then, yeah, to end the lap, you got Raskas and Anthony No. But yeah, Monaco, toughest for mentally. Stay focused for 78 laps. Guaranteed safety car. Iconic, narrow streets, impossible to pass. Glitz, glamour, money, boats. I've got to say, Monaco does look pretty with the boats, but I don't think it's a place I'd want to visit. Yeah, 100% concentration, focus, communication. And we've got to remember that this time, does that come in? Oh yeah, I've got it written down later, so we'll cover that later. Saint-Devote, we've covered the corners. Qualifying is key. Forget Sunday, it's about qualifying. If you qualify on pole, there's basically 95% job done that you're going to win the race. It's all about quali. You need to be up there. And I'm saying, well, we'll get into my points, but I've got a bit of a shock for you later. So yeah, qualifying is critical, it's crucial, and it's a must. Right, as usual in my previews, we run down some pointers that I've got written down, and let's jump into number 1. The title fight is spicing up. Max, Oscar, Lando. It's spicing up. Max is still there in that tractor. Still winning races. Yeah. And Oscar really needs to talk into himself after basically gift him turn 1 to Max. Yeah. P2. P2. Second on my list is Charles Leclerc. Home race. He's had an up and down races, was very angry at Imola. He's really had up and down performances at Monaco. Obviously, he won here, but he's had quite a fair few shunts here. Yeah, he's got very mixed luck at his home race. But yeah, it was great to see him finally win at Monaco. Third on my list, drivers mainly live in Monaco. Like, this may not be a big deal to some people, but you're staying in hotels, aren't you? You're away, you know. It's not homely, staying in a hotel. No, don't you freeze on me, you little fucker. OBS, I can see you looking at me, you little fucker. No. Are we back? Oh, thank fuck for that. We were 5 minutes in. I was about to launch my laptop to Monaco. Where was I? I've lost my... Oh, drivers living in Monaco. We know why they live there, but it's got to be good that you can do qualifying, you can practice, you can do qualifying, you have the race day, and you can go back and sleep in your own bed. There's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, let's be real. I mean, you can be in Azerbaijan, thousands of miles away from home. It's not the same, is it? So you can basically cycle to the track in your own bed or get a boat in. Fourth on my list, Lando Norris. Lando Norris. He needs to step it up. Qualifying is a massive weakness. He keeps qualifying shit, then he gets past people, and then the race is gone. We've seen it in the last 2 Grand Prix. He needs to step it up, and he needs to step it up big time. How much do you want to win a title? Show us at Monaco. Qualifying. Get it qualified on pole and win the race. Show us some bollocks, Norris. Because you need to step it up. Because before long, Max is going to be ahead of you in a slower car. Whoa, but Lewis could only win in the best car. That's aged well, hasn't it, Lando? Very well, indeed. Fifth on my list, I think there's going to be a surprise podium. There's going to be a surprise podium this weekend. It's going to be Kimi Antonelli, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, maybe Gasly. There's going to be a surprise podium. I'm calling it now. Kimi Antonelli, maybe his first podium. If we have someone that qualifies really high, you can't overtake round Monaco. So, yeah, I'm calling a surprise podium. I actually think it might be Carlos Sainz. 6, a massive one. Mandatory pit stops. They've introduced 2 pit stops to the Monaco Grand Prix. So no one can do a 1 stop. You have to 2 stop. It's a mandatory rule that you must 2 stop at Monaco. It's going to add nothing to proceedings, really, because it's just an extra pit stop. Like, the same order is going to happen, unless we get a sticky wheel nut or a bad pit stop. It's going to keep the same order. But that's a big rule. 7, Aston Martin pace. They looked brilliant in Imola. They came away with 0 points, but they looked fast. Alonso looked back to himself, highly motivated. Lance Stroll was up there in Q3. Yeah, big weekend for Aston Martin. If they qualify well round here, finally they'll get the points they deserved at Imola. 8th, Williams. Wow, Williams. They are really surprising. I'm going to do a separate video on that tomorrow, I think, about Williams. But yeah, look out for them. They've been fast. 9th, Lesbian Lawson. Lesbian Lawson needs a response. He really does. Look at him. Here, driver ratings. Lesbian Lawson keeps getting 2s and 1s and 3s. He has to step it up, Liam Lawson. Otherwise, you're going to be out on your ear, going to bzzz, bzzz. You'll be fucking with the other rejects in Formula E. Bzzz, bzzz. Fucking electric windmill. You don't want that, lesbian. Step it up, get a good qualifying and score some points, because your confidence is on the floor. Bzzz. And 10th on my list, guaranteed safety car. 95% chance of a safety car. It's going to happen. We've seen some iconic moments at Monaco. What stands out for you? Well, what stands out for me is Ayrton Senna's pole lap. It's mesmerising. It's just, to me, that is F1. Nostalgic. The camera bouncing like fuck. Senna, yellow helmet, white and red McLaren. That lap is, it's out of this world. Another standout moment is Lewis winning in 2008, hit the barrier, and then managed to win. Big moments. I always think of Hamilton when he won on Niki Lauda's, they lost Niki Lauda. Iconic moments. I remember Max following Sebastian Vettel through lap cars, and then he smashed into the back of Grosjean. Big iconic moments at Monaco. As usual, qualifying reaction, race reaction, driver ratings for the Monaco Grand Prix. Bring it on. The second week of a triple header.